In this video, we're going to take a look at these 8mm Mauser, PPU, or Privy Partisan 200 grain match bullets. So we're going to start out by measuring some of the cartridge overall lengths. And here's a look at the cartridge itself before we start measuring the lengths. So now let's go ahead and measure the lengths. And this first cartridge is coming in at 3.162 inches. And our second one, 3.167. Number 3, 3.163. And number 4, 3.162. And number 5, 3.163. 6 is coming in at 3.167. 7, 3.163. 8, 3.165. 9, 3.162. And the 10th and final cartridge we're going to measure, 3.160. So that's the overall lengths of 10 rounds. Now let's go ahead and pull a couple of these apart. Okay, now we got one pulled apart. So let's go ahead and weigh the projectile and then the powder. And here's our empty brass case. First, let's weigh the powder. And our first cartridge's charge is coming in at 51.6 grains. And it's also some type of stick powder. And here's our 200 grain match projectile. So now let's go ahead and see how much it weighs. And it's coming in at 199.3 grains. And now we've got a second cartridge pulled. So let's go ahead and do the same thing. Here's our second empty brass. And again, we'll start by weighing the charge. And this one's charge is coming in at 51.6 grains. And obviously it's the same type of stick powder. Not exactly sure what powder it is though. And here's the second projectile we pulled. So now let's weigh the second projectile. And this one says 200 grains even. While our first one I believe was 199.3. So still pretty close, but just a little off. Now let's weigh all the components together. Brass, charge, and projectile. 418.8. That was the first cartridge we pulled. Now let's try number 2. 418.1. And that was the one with the slightly heavier projectile. Okay, now there's just a couple more things to do. Let's measure the length of just the brass itself. The first cartridge we pulled is measuring at 2.230 inches. And the second one, 2.229. Now what about our projectiles? The second one we pulled, 1.333 inches. And the first one, 1.322. So a little bit of variation there. Maybe that's why the other one was slightly heavier. It is slightly longer. So now there's just one last thing that I can think of to do, and that's measure the diameter of the bullet. Well, our second one's coming in at 0.322, so they are both coming in at 0.322. But anyways, that's all I can think of to do. It seems like the 200 grain match projectile is just about the same weight as the 198 grain FMJ from PPU. The only real difference is the 198 grain has a line right about here, or a cannelure, while these ones don't have anything. It's just a smooth jacket. But anyways, that's all for the PPU 200 grain match analysis. If there's any other kind of rounds you guys want to see like this, go ahead and let me know. And as always, thanks for watching.